our electoral process must be transparent. Our electoral process must be free and fair. Answer His Excellency. If you want to answer distinguished, if you want to answer honorable, the process through which you come into office must be honorable, it must be distinguished, and it must be excellent.
I will advise you, if you think network is the problem, money day, go and collaborate with Elon Musk. Make Elon Musk give you Starlink. Sure you get. Okay, if you can't look and say Elon Musk no be Nigeria, maybe he go cheat you. Go and meet those bandits where they operate for inside that bush. Which network they take they operate. So if bandits can operate with network and ask for ransom conveniently from any location they are inside this country, so the government, the National Assembly, or Mrs. Akpabio himself or herself does not have any right to be giving network as an excuse. This is 2026. We are not in 1952.
Democracy in Nigeria.
They even carried mattress to the protest ground. Well, during the protest, there were concerns that thugs were gathering to hijack the protest. And this video of Precious Oruche, better known as Mama P, confronting suspected thugs and instructing them to remove obedient t-shirts has gone viral.
Give me my shirt! Give me the shirt! Don't tell me that! Give me the shirt! Give me! Oh! Give me!
They will wear this thing now, go and cause fight. Okay. They will wear this thing now, go and fight. And they will say it's obedient. Hey! They will wear it now, go and cause fight. Go and fight, they will say it's obedient.
Why don't you give them the shirt? Why don't you give them the shirt?
Well, so much activity taking place at the protest ground. Rufai, I know we've unpacked a lot of the issues already around the real-time electronic transmission. We also have visuals from today because the protest continues. Today, I believe Rotimi Amechi has also joined the protest outside the National Assembly, and the senators will be meeting for the emergency plenary as well.
So you want to react to that guy's video?
Or whichever floats your boat.
You see, as sarcastic and interesting as what that guy said, he's actually correct. So for those that make the argument in the remotest areas, for the love of mercy, how do bandits share videos from the bush on TikTok and on Facebook? And the videos they share takes more than the 700 kilobytes you will need to be able to broadcast election results. And that's why he has been sarcastic, and it's an indictment to all of us. And it's just to make us look very logical. Those that make the argument that not every area has network. But bandits in the bush are sharing videos that are more than the 700 kilobytes you will need. So how do they do it? So it shows us that the argument falls flat on its feet. Secondly, I think I've raised most of the points. These politicians always have something. You Nigerians see. You might not have the money to pay consultants, but as we speak today, the politicians have paid consultants to be able to help them look through areas that will favor them. It is for you to be alert. Like I said, even if they agree and say, okay, let's do it, even when they sign it into law, I don't still trust them. There is no thing that will make me trust them in that Senate for anything. And that's why Nigerians should be alert. Even when they sign it into law, once they sign it, if they sign it into law, go back and check. They must have found a lacuna that will work in their favor. Nigeria will surprise you. Nigeria will humble you. Did Nigeria humble our very good friend Mike Igini that came to bet on the electoral process that said didn't Nigeria humble our very good friend that used to call APC's anti-rigging vaccine IREV? Till today, can they still come? Till Nigeria humbled them? Because while we were busy thinking we have gotten everything right, politicians were still looking for lacuna. So as we speak today, they are paying consultants. Okay. They are combing everything. Nigerians' eternal vigilance. People that are looking at you. you can never know what's on their mind because they are looking at you. You are not suspicious of them. Let's be suspicious of these politicians. And
as we round up this issue, Ayo, I know earlier you'd made a point around the fact that there was relative safety. So we saw there were suspected thugs who were trying to hijack. But the point was made that so we can actually have protests that doesn't get hijacked by thugs.
And where the security agents can be civil to the protesters. They did prevent them from entering the NASS complex. But in fairness to them, they according to someone who was on the protest ground, he mentioned that they were very civil. They engaged, in a very respectable manner to the protesters and didn't harass them in any way. So I wanted to talk about that because oftentimes, like you've mentioned, we've seen peaceful protests, even if it's not being hijacked by thugs, even the security agents themselves are a bit hostile to them. Yes, there was no hostility from the security agents. But I think there was a very good article written still broadly on the electoral amendment bill being considered by the Senate. It was a very instructive piece wrote by Olisagbako by SAN on his post on the social media platform today, in the early hours of today, where he talked about restoring the confidence of the electorate in the voting process, in the electoral process. And chief amongst this, I don't know why we're not talking about this, because a lot of us are just, looking at, so that in the courts, yes, that's important. The legality of it is important, but also the fact that the people can trust the process and whatever the National Assembly can do to ensure that the process is transparent, is credible, Nigerians can come out confidently to know that at least their votes will count, not the court to decide, let them do it.
All right. Dr. Abati, I come to you for our next story, which is extremely concerning. Again, as we talk about the ability of bandits and terrorists to be able to upload these horrific videos of their activities, a disturbing video making the rounds online shows 4 kidnapped women being subjected to horrific abuse by suspected terrorists. In the footage, one of the armed men is seen using the muzzle of an AK-47 rifle to repeatedly strike the women on the forehead after ordering them to remove their hijabs. Now, of course, the video is of a very sensitive nature. Viewers' discretion is advised, but we won't play the full video. The women, visibly traumatized and in severe pain, endure the assault in silence as the blows continue. And one of the victims could no longer bear the pain and burst into tears. A voice is heard in the background of the video speaking in Hausa saying, "Leave it, it's okay." Unfortunately, this did not stop the assault. Now, in another development, armed bandits attacked Koro community in Etiki local government area of Kwara State on Sunday, killing one forest guard identified as Samuel Abimbola. According to sources, forest guards in Koro had reportedly received intelligence about a potential attack by armed bandits, but the operatives were ambushed. In a post on X, presidential spokesman Bayo Onanuga expressed his condolences. As he wrote, "Some Nigerians are paying the supreme price to keep all of us safe. May Abimbola's soul rest in peace." However, this tweet was met with anger. Here is one reaction. Samuel tweeted, "That's the painful truth. The people paying the supreme price are rarely those making the decisions, soldiers, volunteers, citizens, while politicians stay insulated from consequences. When sacrifice is one-sided, something is broken. Honoring Abimbola means more than words. It means asking why the burden of safety keeps falling on the same people, while those in power remain untouched and unaccountable." When you look at some of the reactions to the tweet from Bayo Nanuga, which I think was said in good spirits, he was paying his condolences, but people were saying, condolences, condolences, condolences. We want to see more. And if you're in opposition, they felt that if he had been an opposition leader, he would have added more flesh to the post.
Dr. He did that so well against the likes of Obasanjo in the early 2000s when he was still head of a newspaper.